Hey, it's me, a bowl of cherries. Join me as we talk right now about Drag Race. I'm going to be getting in drag, doing one take little videos, talking about some stuff. Join me if you want to talk about Drag Race right now. Join me a different time if you want to talk about something else. Anyways, we're just going to jump right in here. So, Drag Race, I really started watching Drag Race when the pandemic all started unfurling 5 years ago now. Um, I had not had the time to watch Drag Race that much before because I was always in rehearsal or in a show. So I was like always working, just doing hundreds of live gigs, performances, contracts, all the time. So I just never had time to watch Drag Race. There's moments of season like 7, like I watched a couple episodes of that. My boyfriend had a group here where we live where they had a potluck and got together. Um, and so I remember watching episodes of season 7 and episodes of season 8 with the potluck crew. And I also remember watching like episodes of season 13. I had just wrapped a show, so we had um, all these weekends and I got to go watch Drag Race. So season 13 or no, season 11, I watched Evie Oddly get crowned live. So that was like I was like, what's this Drag Race? Anyways, so I knew about it. I knew that it was this thing. I just never had time. So when the pandemic dropped, I did a hits and pits show where we talked about it. It was tooting and booting, and I watched many seasons. And now it's kind of like the thing. It's like the thing, the gay show to watch. So, anyways, what's crazy about watching Drag Race now is that being an internet drag queen and kind of like seeing and knowing and watching things unfurl, even tangentially throughout the years, there's been in the last like 6 months to a year this crazy thing where now I know people that are on Drag Race, like starting with Miss Kyran Thrax, winner of UPaul. That's a different show. Winner of RuPaul's Drag Race UK season 6. Kyran Thrax was in Tamisha Iman's virtual drag battle with me. We were in different categories, but we were in the same Zoom meetings. So like it's crazy to watch Kyran go sweep it and go be amazing, because I was like, that kid's doing it. You know what I mean? Um, and so it's wild, like to have like a drag battle sister be a drag race winner. That's just I don't drop names. I just, anyways. Also within this year, leading into season 17, in December, they announced that Acacia Forgot was going to be on season 17. And I only have bought a wig and some makeup by Acacia Forgot. But it was this crazy thing where somebody that I had bought a wig from years ago, that was an Instagram story from a friend of a friend, like I bought, you've probably seen it in some of my videos, maybe Big Red with the bangs, looking great. Um, but Acacia Forgot styled this wig for me years ago, and her partner Mix Osti runs Osti Cosmetics, who I had won a lip supply from, and for my birthday this year, I had got the Osti Cosmetics the palette, and so there's like an Osti Cosmetics and Acacia Forgot rouge palette. They have Acacia Forgot has her own blush palette. So like, uh, you know what I mean? It's awesome to watch people that even if it's just been online, or even if it's just been like, hey, can I buy this wig from you? It's been awesome to watch these people go on and like be on Drag Race and kind of like be out there succeeding and doing all this cool stuff. Oh, I just saw myself in the thing, so I got to tell you about this thing. We were going through all this jewelry of stuff, and I found this thing that my boyfriend had. It says, it's got like a heart and a dog, and it's Victoria's Secret, but on the front it says "Love Pink." So, anyways, Love Pink. Um, but anyways, it's awesome to watch people go and succeed and be out there and kind of be stars and do their thing. You know what I mean? So like, rooting for you, Acacia Forgot, season 17. Woo! Um, and congratulations, Kyron Thrax, Drag Race UK. Oh, season 6, baby. Like, that's my drag battle sister. That's crazy. Anyways, so that's kind of that's where I'm coming from. I've already been doing hits and pits, and we've already been talking about it. And I think that what we're talking about now, what we're talking about with this, with these one take videos, with this we're just hanging out type of vibe, is I don't think I'm gonna be trying to do hits and pits covering everything. This is not gonna be like a review show per se. This is just gonna be me talking about Drag Race right now. So what I want to start out with just real quick is season 17 recap of stuff. So Talent Show was split into 2 episodes. It was Lexi Love and Susie Toot, and then it was Sam Star winning the sewing a dress with Monopoly money. And then if you're this is a spoiler. I'm filming this on Friday night. I'm gonna be the first one out with a Drag Race weekend. um, but episode 4 was won by Miss Anya Nerve, who did an amazing cabaret performance and looking great on the runway. Oh, Anya Nerve. I bet she's in the top. I bet she's in the top. Um, Anywho, what are we talking about? So that was like a real quick recap. Oh, and then we had Nobody Went Home, and then there was a thing we'll talk about in a second. And then the first to go home was Lucky Stars is bringing originality, bringing creativity, bringing just a sweetness. Um, and honestly, I thought that she was going to be here for a minute, and I just think that gone too soon. You know what I mean? So, anyways, we're moving on, and what else are we talking about? We're talking about Untucked. Untucked this season is shady booth, and it's great because, and what I've heard a bunch of people say online is, oh, I have to stop. I have to go back for a second. Talking about Lexi Love winning thing. People I'm talking about, they didn't get her look. She came in as the Moon Man, and then she came in as the MTV head logo man. She literally came in as like the MTV Princess Diva. Like, what are we talking about? Like, Lexi Love. Like, I've heard people talk about, oh, I didn't get that MTV, like that head look. I'm like, she's MTV. She wants her MTV. She's younger than me. Like, come on. Anyway, talking about Untucked is shady, and I've heard a bunch of different people say that it's like the old seasons. It's like they're shady again. They're being mean, but I feel like it's also in a different way, where they are like it's they have the little confessional cameras, and then if you're catching this most recent Untucked, like Lana's like, oh, they're crying on the couch, you know, so like there's this there's a different kind of shadiness, and I don't know if it's the queens are very young this season, or I don't know if it's like the format of the show or the format of Untucked is a little bit different, but I feel like it's not so much the old style of like um, I'm gonna get in your face and yell at you about this, whatever. It's like this different like, oh, you crying on the couch? That's crazy. Like it's like a different way of shadiness or a different like thing. I don't know if it's generational. I don't know if it's the TV format, but everybody's there's groups, there's different little side chatter. There's a lot more going on, so I feel like there's more opportunities for people to kind of like do all that. So that's been kind of fun. That's been kind of fun. What else are we going to talk about? Oh, Corey King. I love Corey King. I had posted on Blue Spy. Catch me on Blue Sky. Catch me here on YouTube. But I had posted about like I've been wearing this. I bought this pink jumpsuit, pink tracksuit at the secondhand store like 10 years ago to perform in live, and then I've also performed in it since then. So like she had said on one of the promos about who's doing it like this, and I'm just like, hey. I don't know if that's something that she would like, but hey girl. Corey King. I just live for her. I feel like if I was there hanging out, she would be somebody that I would be cutting up with. I just don't know. I just feel like she's just funny. She just gives, and I just, mwah, Corey King. I live for Corey King. I hope she makes it to the end. I hope she wins. I just, mwah, give me some more Corey King. Also tangentially, watching Corey King's blog, uh, knowing that her and Lydia B. Collins are a thing, I also have to bring this up. It is the funniest fucking thing in the world to me, and I cannot stop saying it. It is. I was watching Yuha's show Bootleg Opinions with her and Aja talking about Lydia B. Collins, and Yuha was trying to come up with like a what's that, like a pun name. What is a pun name? I've never heard of that. But she's trying to come up with a pun name for Lydia B. Collins, and she's like, I don't know, colonoscopy, Collins, colonoscopy. And Aja is like, like, not you call her like Lydia Colonoscopy Sanchez, and she's like, you cannot fuck with my good niece, Miss Lydia Colonoscopy Sanchez. I cannot stop saying Miss Lydia Colonoscopy Sanchez. Oh, anyways, I just think that is the funniest thing in the world. Corey and Lydia, love Corey and Lydia. Seriously, that's so cute. You guys, that's so cute. Anyways, love Corey King, love Corey and Lydia, Lydia Koloski Sanchez. All right. So now, what time are we at? Okay, it's not too crazy. So what now we're talking about is there's been so many gags this season, and I feel like we have a lot of different personalities and we have a lot of different things. The goop and the gag of the pulling of the levers for the badunkadunk. Here's what I'm going to say is just like whatever lever Hormona Lisa was going to pull was going to be the lever. Like it never was going to be 2 out of 10 like some people were saying. It was always that bar of chocolate. It was always the same. It's chocolate. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion. Nobody was going to go home in the first round of talent shows, in the first round of whatever. But we needed to set up the storyline in the convention that somebody could stay and that we need to set it up now. So that's just my conspiracy theory. That's just me. That's just whatever. But nobody was going to be going home. I don't think there was any danger of that. And so now it's just waiting for its chocolate. So I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, so now who are we going to talk about? What are we going to talk about? We talk about this, that, the other thing. Who do we think is going to win RuPaul's Drag Race season 17? Main stage, American version. I can't tell if I'm covered. I cannot see, but I keep looking at myself, but I can't see. So I'm like, I hope I'm not showing a label. I don't want to get demonetized. My prediction for who is going to win is that I think Susie 2 is going to win. Because, and this is why, number one, because she's very talented. She's very smart. She's got a great stamp that she can change and morph into different things, like that rocker chick that she just was on this last thing. Very smart. Like you could tell that she has her references and she has her thing, and she's telling the tale and spinning the yarn that she wants to do. I just think that she's got that thing. Also, what we have going on right now, in my opinion, with the conglomeration of girls that we have attending, what we have right now is this season 17 is Quirky Girl Con. Okay? It's Quirky Girl Con. It's intense or particular aesthetics. It's personalities that are, you know what I mean? Like, ooh, I get in drag and now there's different little. I'm sorry. We have 2 country girls. And now they're gonna be doing the same thing. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Like, it's the battle of the quirky girls. Like, so we have all these different flavors of girls, and then it's like, who's gonna be the quirky girl? It's gonna be Susie Toot. Okay, it's gonna be Susie Toot, the winner of Quirky Girl Con 2025. Okay, so now what I'm basing this on is because last season I thought that we were having the battle of the Hunties. Okay, it was the battle of the Hunties. You had Nymphia, you had um, Saphira, you had Plain Jane, you had Morphine, you had Tsunami, you had like, ooh, you had everybody's getting fierce and like giving hunty and giving and doing all of their what they do just very well, but being hunties. It was the battle of the hunties last season. Well, we had on this previous season, the first season of the MTV, okay, the first MTV season was we had the mother off. It was everybody trying to be like, I'm established, I'm the one, I'm this, I'm that. It was Sasha Colby, mother. But it was also like Mistress was in the mother off. Lucy LaDuca was in the mother off. Everybody's in the mother. Lux Noir London. Lana Gervais in the current episode. Lux Noir London. She was in the mother off. She, you know what I mean? I just sat here and chugged my drink. Also, I want to point out that in my last video, I just thought there was like this splash of color here, but because I can't see, I realized after I posted that video that it was like a Trader Joe's bag. But I also want to point out that I didn't move the Trader Joe's bag. I just put her in front of it. Anyways, it was the Mother Off, season 15. It was the Battle of the Hunties, season 16. And season 17 is Quirky Girl Con. Okay, so congratulations to Susie Toot, the winner of season 17. And yeah, I don't know. This is a 17-minute video. That's way longer than I planned on talking, but we had a lot to catch up on. So anyways, I'm a bowl of cherries. Nobody asked me to do this. You know what I mean? So like, please remember to wear a mask when you go out. Please remember to take care of yourself and your communities. Please. Please.